In the chaos of World War II, amidst the roar of engines and the clash of steel, some of the most incredible stories of courage and friendship were forged. But what if I told you one of the bravest soldiers on the Italian front was unto man at all but a 500-pound Syrian brown bear? This isn't a fairy tale. This is the true story of Wojtek the bear who became a soldier. Our story begins not on a battlefield, but in the mountains of Iran in 1942, a group of Polish soldiers recently released from Soviet camps and making their way to join the Allied forces stumbled upon a young boy. He was holding a small, emaciated bear cub whose mother had been shot by hunters. The soldiers, moved by the tiny creature's plight, bought the cub from the boy for a few tins of food. They named him Wojtek, a common Slavic name meaning smiling warrior. At first, Wojtek was just a mascot, a furry distraction from the horrors of war. He was bottle-fed with condensed milk from an old vodka bottle, and he quickly won the hearts of every soldier in the 22nd Artillery Supply Company. As he grew, his diet expanded. He loved marmalade, honey, and syrup, but his absolute favorite treats were beer, which he would drink right from the bottle, and cigarettes, which he would eat rather than smoke. But Wojtek was more than just a pet. He was one of them. He learned to salute when greeted, and he would often sneak into the soldiers' tents at night to cuddle for warmth. He became the company's unofficial morale officer. His playful antics, wrestling with the soldiers and trying to mimic their morning drills, brought laughter and a sense of normalcy to their difficult lives. He was a reminder of a world beyond the war, a world of innocence and simple joy. The Polish, the Second Korpus, including the 22nd Company, was eventually deployed from the Middle East to join the brutal Italian campaign. This presented a major problem. British High Command had strict regulations against mascots and pets on transport ships. The soldiers couldn't bear the thought of leaving Wojtek behind. He was part of their family. So, what did they do? They did what any loving family would do for one of their own. They officially enlisted him into the Polish army. He was given the rank of private, assigned a serial number, and even had his own paybook. Now, as an official soldier, Wojtek was allowed to board the ship bound for Italy. The military police at the port of Alexandria were utterly bewildered when they saw a massive bear in the line of soldiers, but his papers were all in order. Private Wojtek was officially on his way to war. In Italy, the Polish forces were tasked with one of the most difficult challenges of the entire war, capturing the heavily fortified German stronghold at Monte Cassino. The battle was a bloody, relentless grind. The terrain was treacherous, and the soldiers of the 22nd Company had the grueling job of hauling heavy crates of ammunition up steep, winding mountain paths to supply the front-line artillery. It was here, amidst the thunder of constant shelling, that Wojtek's legend was truly born. Watching his human comrades struggle under the immense weight of the ammunition boxes, Wojtek began to mimic them. He would approach the trucks, stand on his hind legs, and hold out his paws. The soldiers, astonished, carefully placed a 100-pound crate of artillery shells into his arms. To their amazement, Wojtek carried it effortlessly to the gun emplacement, set it down, and returned for another. He never dropped a single crate. He worked tirelessly alongside the men, his immense strength allowing him to carry supplies that would have required for men to lift. He seemed unfazed by the noise of the explosions and the chaos of the battle. He just knew his friends needed help, and he helped them. He wasn't just a mascot anymore. He was a vital part of the war effort, a true brother in arms. His incredible contribution did not go unnoticed. In recognition of his bravery and service during the Battle of Monte Cassino, the headquarters of the Polish, the Second Corps officially approved a new emblem for the 22nd Artillery Supply Company. The design, a bear carrying an artillery shell. This emblem was painted on their vehicles, their equipment, and worn proudly on their uniforms. Wojtek had become their symbol of strength and resilience. After the war ended, Wojtek, along with parts of his unit, was transported to Scotland. By now, he was a local and international celebrity. The press loved him, and the Scottish people adored him. But he lived out his days at the Edinburgh Zoo, where he was frequently visited by his old Polish army comrades. They would call to him in Polish, and witnesses said Wojtek would become visibly animated, perking up at the sound of their voices. Sometimes his old friends would even jump the enclosure fence to wrestle with him one last time, just like the old days. Wojtek passed away in 1963 at the age of 21. His story, however, lives on. He is a testament to the extraordinary bonds that can form in the most extraordinary of circumstances. A story of a wild animal who showed more humanity than many humans. A bear who became a soldier, a hero, and a legend. He reminds us that even in the darkest of times, friendship, loyalty, and a little bit of absurdity can shine through. Statues of him now stand in Edinburgh, London, and Krakow, forever immortalizing the smiling warrior who carried not just ammunition, but the spirit of his entire company on his broad, furry shoulders. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this incredible piece of history, make sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel for more amazing stories you might not have heard before. See you next time.